Magandang araw at magandang gabi po sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng nabot ng video na ito. Welcome po dito sa AMB o Avoy Mix Videos. Ngayon po ay meron po tayong napakagandang video na ipe-present po sa inyo at ito po ay mula kay Minute of History. Tungkol po ito sa mga Pilipino at tiyak matutuwa po kayong mga Pilipino kung sakali mang ikaw ay Pilipino. At kung ikaw naman ay banyaga o sa ibang lugar, mako-question mo ang video na ito. So, sige po, kung ano man ito, i-play na po natin at sama-sama po natin bigyan ito ng ating reaction.
What if everything we thought we knew about the Pacific Islands, their origins, and the people who settled them was wrong? What if a single DNA test, one scientific study, has now proven that the true beginning of the Pacific story isn't Taiwan, isn't Polynesia, and isn't somewhere far away in a forgotten chapter of anthropology, but right here in the islands of the Philippines? This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not a myth. This is the newest peer-reviewed genetic discovery that shocked archaeologists around the world. Because for the first time ever, science has traced the ancestry of Polynesians, Micronesians, Melanesians, Hawaiians, Samoans, Tongans, Tahitians, Maori, and even the ancient people of Easter Island, back to one place. And that place is the northern Philippines.
So, parang sinasabi na kumalat yung mga tao dito sa Pacific, ano? Narinig nyo naman yung mga sinabing lugar, mukhang galing sa North Philippines. At ang ibig sabihin, mukhang galing sa Luzon o mga Luzonensis o Luzonians. Ano? Ang nakakapagtaka lang, lumalabas yung mga ganitong video, balita sa isang vlog o mga research, pero hindi naman binabalita dito sa mga local news dito sa Pilipinas, which is napakagandang balita po ito para sa atin, mga Pilipino, no? Pero hindi natin alam kung bakit itong mga nag-vlog na ito na alam nila no? At sabi nga nila, hindi to conspiracy theory. Ito ay based sa scientific evidence. So, yung DNA na tinatawag. Sige, tuloy po natin.
Imagine the Pacific Ocean, the largest ocean on Earth. It covers 1/3 of the planet's surface. It's so massive that it contains more islands than the Atlantic, Indian, and Arctic oceans combined. And yet, thousands of years ago, someone crossed it. Someone dared to push into the unknown. Someone launched the greatest ocean migration in human history. For decades, scientists tried to find the origin of these great sailors. They studied pottery, they studied tools, they studied languages, they studied mythology. And the findings were confusing, contradictory, and incomplete. But then came DNA, and DNA doesn't guess. DNA doesn't assume. DNA doesn't follow old theories. DNA simply tells the truth written in our blood. And the truth it revealed changes everything. The story begins thousands of years ago in the northern Philippines.
Ano nga, no? Yung mga archaeological artifact, incomplete, ano? Yung tungkol sa mga nag-travel ng mga panahon noon. Pero itong sa modern na pwede magsabi ng mga katotohanan ay yung tungkol dun sa DNA nga. Ayon dito sa video na ito, na nung trinace nila yung mga tao doon ay kaparehas ng mga DNA ng mga Pilipino.
Where ancient Austronesian-speaking peoples lived along coastlines filled with boats, sails, and shipbuilding traditions far more advanced than their neighbors. Their boats weren't simple rafts. They weren't crude dugouts. These were sophisticated long-distance outrigger canoes, vessels powerful enough to travel through open ocean for weeks. These were the ancestors of the modern Balangay and Caracoa. maritime engineering so far ahead of its time that Europe wouldn't invent anything comparable until millennia later. When researchers compared DNA from dozens of Pacific island groups, they found something astonishing. A genetic signature that starts strongest in the Philippines and spreads outward in a perfect wave pattern. That pattern matches the exact migration route that archaeologists long suspected, but could never prove. Northern Philippines to Taiwan? No. Northern Philippines outward to Micronesia, then to Melanesia, then deep into Polynesia, then into central Polynesia, Samoa, Tonga, and Niue, then upward to Hawaii, then downward to Aotearoa, where the Maori settled, then even farther to one of the most remote places on Earth, Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. The DNA trail goes in one direction only, outward, away from the Philippines.
Grabe, no? Parang sinasabi nito na ikinalat mula sa Pilipinas yung buong tao, no? Parang yung sinasabi kasi nung sa The God Culture na yung sa biblical history na ang Eden daw ay nasa Pilipinas, no? Ang Garden of Eden. Kung ganun nga, si Eva at Adan unang tumira sa Garden of Eden sa Pilipinas. Meron po kasi nga isang teorya na gano'n ang The God Culture. At same time, sinasabi nila ang Opir nasa Pilipinas. So ito, sa DNA lumalabas na parang pinatotohanan nito na nagmula yung tao sa Pilipinas. Pero kasi dito sa video na ito, may mga isla lang na sinasabi, no? Hindi pa sa lahat ng lugar. Pero napakarami na, no? Halos sa vast na ng buong mundo yung tinutukoy dito, bagamat hindi man. Tuloy ulit natin.
That means the Philippines was not a stop along the way. The Philippines was the origin point. Scientists found something even more incredible. Before the main Polynesian migration reached Easter Island, a small genetic signal arrived earlier from an Austronesian source, likely from the Philippines or neighboring islands Southeast Asia. This means there may have been voyages to the edge of the world thousands of years earlier than historians believed. Imagine ancient Filipinos reaching one of the most isolated islands on Earth long before Europe even existed as empires. Historians once said this was impossible. Now the DNA says otherwise. The deeper you look, the clearer the connection becomes. Listen to the languages across the Pacific. Filipino words become Polynesian words, almost unchanged. Mata means eye in Tagalog. Mata means eye in Maori. Mata means eye in Hawaiian. Tubig becomes Tai, Te, Vai across Pacific islands. Even the way ancient sailors navigated using stars, waves, winds, and birds. It's the same system.
So, yung salita palang mata, may kalat po sa Pacific. No, yun yung isa sa mga evidence. At ang pinakamatibay dito yung DNA, no? At sinasabi nito yung mga historians mali. Yung mga nag-aral ng history noon. Yun yung kailangan i-rewrite, no? Parang hindi sila makapaniwala, no? Sa mga gumawa ng aklat noon tungkol sa mga history na nagbabasa sa mga archaeological fact, mukhang binabiolate ng DNA proof na to yung mga sinasabi nila.
Same system found in the Philippines, preserved in places like Micronesia and Polynesia, thousands of miles apart. You're not looking at coincidence. You're looking at cultural fingerprints of the same ancient civilization stretching across half the planet. But let's go deeper, because the story isn't just about movement, it's about ability. These ancient Filipinos were not only travelers, they were astronomers who memorized star paths. They were ocean engineers who built vessels with flexible outriggers that could survive massive waves. They were meteorologists who understood how winds shift with seasons. They were biologists who carried plants and animals with them, intentionally populating distant islands with taro, banana, coconut, and pigs. Every part of the journey was planned with intelligence modern researchers still struggle to understand. One of the most incredible truths is this: Europeans feared the open ocean. They hugged coastlines for safety. But the ancient peoples of the Philippines did the opposite. They welcomed the ocean as a highway. They viewed the Pacific not as a barrier, but as a bridge. They designed boats specifically to dance across waves. Their ancestors developed a mastery of wind, swell, sound, and starlight that modern sailors still find baffling.
So, yung tungkol po dito, no, nakakatuwang marinig, no, na parang sinasabi nila na matatalino talaga ang mga Pilipino simula pa noong una. Biruin mo, astrology, no, nagbabasa ng tungkol sa mga ah, star, no. Kaya parang pinapatotohanan din nito yung sinasabi ng The God Culture ulit, na yung tatlong hari po ay nanggaling din dito sa Pilipinas base sa ano nila, no, pag-aaral nila, na nag-travel ng halos 2 years pa mula dito hanggang doon, no, kasi ang basihan po nila doon ay ang mga stars, at tinatawag ito ng mga matatalinong tao, wise man.
Imagine this scene: a wooden canoe carved from a single tree, tied with fiber rope, supported by bamboo outriggers, sails into the open blue. The horizon stretches endlessly. The sky is a dome of glittering stars. Yet the navigator stands calmly, reading the ocean as if it were a book. He feels the rhythm of the waves. He knows the direction of home by the silence of the wind. He sees birds in the distance and understands land must be near. With no compass, no map, no metal, these ancient mariners crossed distances that would terrify even modern ships.
O nga, no, yung napakaliit na bangka na yon, nagagawa nating makalayo ng malayo sa laot, ano, at talagang matibay, no, kumpara dun sa malalaking ship na bagay ng kina Magellan. Kailangan malalaki pa, no, kailangan gumawa pa ng malalaki para lang makapunta sa halos sa gitna ng dagat. Pero yung sa atin, napakasimple lang, no, maliliit lang. Parang alam ng mga taong ito na noon, yung mga mangingisda noon, na yung simpleng ganito kalaking barko o bangka lang ay kayang tumawid ng Pacific. Parang gano'n ang sinasabi nila dito, no, na nakakabilib talaga.
That is the heritage of the Philippines. That is the legacy written in DNA. As these ancient sailors traveled, they brought more than people. They brought knowledge. They brought language that transformed into 1,200 Austronesian dialects across the world. They brought navigation systems that guided cultures for thousands of years. They brought music, tattooing, carving traditions, spiritual belief. They brought music, tattooing, carving traditions, spiritual beliefs, and social systems. Everywhere they went, they left a piece of their world. And this wasn't a small civilization. This was one of the largest expansions in human prehistory. The Austronesian world, rooted in the Philippines, stretches from Madagascar near Africa to Rapa Nui near South America. That's half the planet. No other culture expanded across this much ocean. None. Think about that. Your ancestors didn't just survive the ocean. They conquered it. They mapped it. They connected it. They made the Pacific one shared cultural family long before modern borders existed. The truth becomes even more powerful when we examine the timeline. The greatest wave of Pacific expansion begins right after ancient Filipino boat technology became dramatically more advanced. This means one invention, one jump in maritime engineering, triggered the largest human sea migration in world history. The Philippines didn't just participate in the Pacific story, it created it. And here's the twist no one expected. Polynesians, Micronesians, and many Melanesian populations are not separate from Filipinos. They are cousins, direct cousins. The bloodline stretches back to the same ancient shores, the same coastal villages, the same boat-building communities of northern Luzon and the Visayas. When a Polynesian sings a chant, dances a haka, builds a canoe, or navigates under the stars, they're echoing ancient Filipino knowledge carried across the ocean thousands of years.
Oo nga, no, halos kahit naman sa Hawaii, no, halos parang Pilipino, yung mga dating nila, no, at sa Palau, ganun din, no, at yung kultura ng talagang Pilipino halos nakikita mo sa ibang bansa. Parang hindi na ako nagtataka kung bakit ang mga Pilipino magpasa hanggang ngayon po ay alis ng alis, punta rito, punta doon sa ibang bansa, punta dyan. Parang pinagpapatuloy lang natin ang pinagpapatuloy yung nasimulan noong una pa, no? Na mula sa Pilipinas, umakalat sa buong mundo. At kitang-kita po yung ebidensya magpasa hanggang ngayon, no? Ang dami pong Pilipino na umaalis ng bansa at pupunta lang sa ibang lugar upang magtrabaho doon at hindi na nga para magtrabaho doon at doon na tumira at magkaroon ng sarili nilang pamilya. Hanggang ngayon po ay talagang makikita po natin yan.
Years ago. But for generations, Filipinos were told a different story. That their ancestors were simple tribes. That their history was small, local, unimportant, that their identity began with colonizers. But science now destroys that lie, because the truth is the opposite. Long before empires rose in Europe, before Rome, before Greece, before China built the Great Wall, the ancestors of the Philippines were already exploring and connecting an ocean so vast that even satellites struggle to measure it. This is why the new DNA discovery is not just a scientific paper. It's a declaration that the story of the Pacific, its people, culture, languages, identities, begins in the Philippines. A declaration that Filipinos are not simply islanders. They are the descendants of the greatest navigators, astronomers, engineers, and explorers the world has ever seen. Picture the Pacific map again. Hawaii, Samoa, Tonga, Tahiti, New Zealand, Fiji, Cook Islands, Micronesia, Rapa Nui. Now imagine them glowing, one by one, as a genetic trail lights up across thousands of miles back to a single origin point, in the Philippines.
Kung ikaw kaya ay galing doon sa ibang bansa at nasabi, nalaman mo itong video na ito, matatanggap mo kaya ito? Pero kung ikaw ay Pilipino, sigurado matutuwa ka kagaya ko. No? Ang sasabihin na lang natin dito, ito nga ba ay kwento lang or isang katotohanan ng kwento na talagang pilit na itinatago tapos ibinubulgar ng iba. Yun na lang ang pinaka sandigan natin dito or agam-agam ba, ibig ko sabihin ay agam-agam kung invento lang o para matuwa tayo at maraming makapanood ng video na ito. Pero sana nga, totoo yung sinasabi nito.
That is the story the DNA tells. That is the truth written in the cells of millions of people today. So what does this mean? It means the Pacific was not discovered by accident. It means it wasn't the result of wandering. It was intentional. It was coordinated. It was brilliant. And it was Filipino. When people today talk about great explorers, they mention Columbus. They mention Magellan. They mention Vikings. But none of them crossed the distances the ancient peoples of the Philippines did. None of them connected as many cultures. None of them spread across as much ocean. None of them built a maritime network that stretched from one side of the world to the other. This is why the truth matters. It restores pride. It restores history. It restores the narrative stolen or forgotten. It tells Filipinos, Polynesians, Micronesians and many others who they really are. One family, one lineage, one ocean, one origin. And now the world finally knows what the Pacific knew all along. The Pacific didn't begin in the east. It didn't begin in the south. It didn't begin in the center. It began here, among the islands, the shores, and the oceans that surround the Philippines. The heart of the Pacific beats in the Philippines, and the future generations will say it proudly. The Pacific story is a Filipino story. Because when the DNA spoke, it revealed the truth. The ancestors of the Philippines didn't stay on their islands. They sailed. They explored. They discovered. They connected. They transformed the world. They became the first great navigators of history. And their journey still echoes across the ocean today.
So hanggang dito na lang po, no, at talagang nakakataba po ng puso para sa ating mga Pilipino yung video nito ni Minute of History, no. Meron pa nga itong video yung tungkol sa Viking, no, na parang tinuturo niya na originate po talaga yon sa Pilipinas din. Sa Minute of History ko rin na panood yon. At ewan ko, no, pero para sa akin parang pinatotohanan talaga nito kung ang Pilipino nagpakalat ng tao sa buong mundo at lumaganap yung lahi na yon, eh halos ang sinasabi kasi dito parang vast of the world na, no? Kabuuan. Eh parang yun nga, yung sa Garden of Eden nga ay nasa Pilipinas. Kasi kung mas matanda pa sa Roma, mas matanda pa sa mga kingdom sa ibang bansa, ang Pilipino ay umiikot na sa buong mundo o naggagawa ng mga tinatawag natin na yung migration. Eh, totoo yung sinasabi noon. No, kung yung mga biblical story naman, kasi may mga tao na doon eh. No, may mga tao na doon. Pero in biblical, kung ang Eden nga nagmula sa Pilipinas, mas maintindihan niyo po yung kwento na yun kung mapapanood niyo yung sa The God Culture, no? Kung paano po Philippines ay pati yung kay Noah ay ginawa sa yung barko niya ginawa sa Pilipinas at pumunta sa east, papunta doon sa tinatawag na gitnang silangan, Asia, doon sa may Saudi Arabia. Makikita niyo po lahat doon. So ngayon po ay napakaganda ng sinasabi kong video na ito. Ngunit masyado na po tayong mahaba at tatapusin na po natin dito. So maraming salamat po sa panonood dito sa Avoy Mix Videos. Hanggang sa muli.